Treacherous Chapter 27. The seminar ended earlier than expected because it was not well attended due to the fact that a lot of guests weren't communicated to on time. Instead of spending the night in Cobway, I decide to drive back home. Salma and I haven't talked much since the night she came back home late. I have been so upset with her, but tonight I want us to talk and iron out our differences. I have decided to give Salma the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise. The drive back home seemed longer than usual, but it was simply due to the fact that I was anxious to get there. On the way home, I stopped to pick up some flowers and chocolate. The house is dark and quiet. When I finally get home, I make my way upstairs to the bedroom, hoping to find Salma in bed. I turn the knob slowly and fling the bedroom door open. The bedroom is empty and the bed is made. Then I check the bathroom, but there's no sign of Salma. Picking my phone, I dial her number and it takes me straight to voicemail. Frustrated, I walk down the hallway to Marian's room and knock. "Marian, it's me," I say. "Coming." She opens the door a minute later. "Good evening, sir. I wasn't expecting you back this evening. My meeting ended early and I decided to drive back home. Should I prepare you anything to eat?" "No, I wanted to ask about my wife. Did she tell you where she went?" "She told me she would be spending the night at Auntie Hans's house." "Oh, I see. And what time did she leave the house?" "She left around 10 hours. "Okay. Is that all?" "Yes, good night." "Good night, sir." She closes the door and I head back to my room feeling disappointed. After a cold shower, I collapse in bed and drift off to sleep. I don't stir until the next morning when I wake up to bright sunlight. Yawning and stretching, I get out of bed and head to the kitchen to make myself some breakfast. I make scrambled eggs, toast and some coffee for breakfast. I eat my breakfast while reading the news online, and when I am done I take a shower. I wake up the next morning to the smell of fresh coffee and bacon. "I brought you breakfast in bed," Curtis says as I sit upright. He has placed the tray of food on my bedside table. "Thank you." I smile. I guess this is his way of making it up to me for last night's fight. "Slept well?" he asks. "Yes, thank you." I get out of bed and walk to the bathroom where I wash my face and brush my teeth. "I am sorry for last night. I didn't mean to upset you," he says when I settle down to have my breakfast. "It's okay. I will not force you to do anything against your will. I will give you enough time to think about this and then you will let me know if you are in or not. But what? You have to do it fast because Miracle wants us to get married soon." "And will you marry her?" "If you don't do this for us, then I will have no option but to marry her." "Okay, give me time to think about." "Sure." After breakfast we take a shower together, then we spend almost 6 hours cuddling in bed and watching movies. It's almost 17 when I decide to leave Curtis' house and I drive straight to Miracle's house so I can pick up the kids. Tomorrow is Monday and they have to be in school. As the car pulls in front of her house, I see the twins playing outside in the yard. I exit the car and the twins run towards me screaming, "Mummy is here! Mummy is here!" They pick the twins one after the other and tightly hug them. "What did you get us?" they ask at the same time. "I didn't bring anything," I answer, and Jada pouts. "But I will get you something on our way home." "Yes," they exclaim excitedly. Jada holds my hand and leads me into the house. "I will go and get Auntie Miracle." Jada runs upstairs only to emerge a few minutes later with Miracle. Miracle and I haven't talked since the last time she came to my house to ask me about the cheating. "Hello," she says, sitting down. "Hey," I reply, looking up at her. Miracle looks so different, so pale and weak. "Are you okay?" "I am fine. You don't look fine." She takes a deep breath. "I am fine, Salma. Are you here for the twins?" "Yes. I will get their bags." She stands up. I ask the twins to go back outside and continue playing, then I follow Miracle to the spare bedroom and she is sitting on the bed holding a bag in her hands, but she seems to be so lost in thought. "Miracle." "Huh," she responds, startled a little. "Please talk to me." I kneel down beside her and she bursts into tears. I hold her in my arms and just let her cry. I don't know what's happening to Curtis. He has been distant of late. He rarely picks up my calls and responds to my messages. He seems to be always too busy for me. The only time he gets in touch is when he needs money. Honestly, I feel like I am in this relationship alone and this has been eating me up," she says in between sobs. "I am sorry to hear that, Miracle, but have you tried talking to him about this?" "I haven't. He says I am just exaggerating. We were supposed to spend the evening together last night, but he turned off his phone and didn't show up. Do you think he is seeing someone else?" I don't know, but that thought has crossed my mind several times in the last few days. Curtis used to be so loving, but suddenly he has changed and I don't know what to do. Maybe he is going through a rough phase because he was excited about getting married to you the last time he came home. He actually wanted me to help him honeymoon suggestions. You think he is going through a rough phase? She looks at me, wiping her face with her hand. Yes. But I am his wife-to-be and he should be able to talk to me. Men are always complicated. He will surely come around. Okay, she says. This is what she gets for trying to meddle in my business. I don't even feel sorry for her. I will make sure Curtis doesn't marry her. Let's see who she will run to if her brother dies and Curtis dumps her.